Greetings. Hi, this is Tom Romeo from Practical Compliance Solutions, here to show you a little bit about how Traverse can track your inventory. So as you know, Traverse is a asset tracking system, but we also track inventory. And there are a few ways to track inventory. In this particular demo, I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like to track inventory that is uniquely identified. That is, this is an item number, and there's only one of these. So in other words, this is a pallet, and the pallet has 15,000 units on it. If I go back to the home page and I paste in that pallet ID, you'll note that it comes up. If I go get the material number or the SKU, go back to the home page and paste that in there, you'll see that I've got two of these pallets. Okay. Now, one of the first things when we're tracking inventory, this type of inventory, it's typically there's a pallet in a warehouse, and each pallet has a unique identifier on it. In this case, it's a UCC 128 container label, like you see here. And what we'll do is, this looks like it's a raw material, right? It's a raw material inventory. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to now consume this inventory. Before I do that, let me open up my email, and I'll tell you why in a second. So inside of my email, I've got, one junk message and some stuff in my inbox. So you see there's nothing there. And this will become apparent in a second. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to consume that inventory. Now you notice the minimum quantity on hand is 15100. And this particular pallet has 15000. But I've got two of these pallets in inventory, as you recall, right? If we come back, let's go back. So if I look at my locations, remember I looked it up using the search screen, but if I look at my locations, there are two of these pallets in this location, okay? I'm going to consume one pallet, which means I'm going to bring it from this warehouse. I'm going to bring it over to the plant because I'm going to use this raw material in manufacturing. So I'm going to consume it, and I'm going to say I'm going to consume the whole pallet. And that's it. Now, if I made a mistake, I can, right here, right now, save this pallet back into inventory, okay? But if I don't do that right here, right now, watch what happens. You see there's a little something here, a little surprise. But now you'll notice that there's only one pallet left in inventory. And you'll notice here that there's a little indication saying, hey, you're running low in this particular product. Also, you'll note very shortly I will have a message in my inbox. Go ahead and make a liar out of me. We'll come back to this. Okay, it didn't arrive yet, but it will. There will be a message in my inbox that states that I'm running low. So this is a notification that I received because I'm running low on that inventory. If I come here, you'll see I've got some other raw materials. And let's say this particular raw material item is in location 2. I can change the location to location 9. Okay, and it says it was moved. And if I come back out and look at my locations, now you'll see there's a plus in location 9, and there's the item. And it is no longer here. Did I get the email yet? Oh, here it is. See, you're running low. Now, note also that this particular email is not just an email. It's an action item. You see, I've got an appointment on my calendar that says, hey, you're running low on this item, go order more. And I can choose to accept it or not, but it's going to appear on my calendar. So now, when I go to my Outlook and how do I get to my calendar? It's an item that's going to be on my calendar. And if I don't order this tomorrow it will generate a new notification and telling me to order this item. Interesting. Well, I don't see it on the calendar yet, but maybe it'll update shortly. Let's go back to Traverse. So in the meantime, you can see how we could set up notifications so that any item in this inventory, whether it's a raw material or packaged goods like these ends, or a finished good product like this, I can set up minimum quantity on hand, and I can set up notifications so that once that item comes out of inventory and I reach that critical level, I'll get an email and I'll get a notification right on my home page here. Yeah, it looks like it's not. Well, but it's still loading. No, I'm not gonna waste my time with that. So anyhow, I don't want to spend a lot of time on any one video because I want to keep the video short. So right now, let's review what we did. We found some inventory items. We'll do it again. So for example, I have this item. I can then, if I'm looking for this particular SKU from my home page, I don't have to hunt by location. I can just type in that SKU and it'll tell me where they all exist. They all happen to be in location 5 and they all happen to have 70. And I can go to any one of them. And these are all uniquely identified. So this is the end of video 1. Like I said, I don't want to spend a lot of time on any one video because I want to keep the video short. This way it's easy to download. And I'm going to start a new video right after this that illustrates how we set all this up so that it works. Oh, there it is. You are running low. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff on my calendar. Okay, so that's it.